So get this, we're diving deep today into book titles.
Oh, titles.
Yeah, but not just any titles. We're talking about how to make yours stand out on Amazon Kindle.
That's a good one.
It is right. I mean, it's a jungle out there.
Totally.
So we've got these excerpts from this guide that promises to crack the code.
Okay.
And I'm already hooked by this idea that finding the right title, it's less about being super creative
Yeah.
and more about detective work.
It really is. It's like you got to think like a reader,
Right.
not a writer.
Just a writer.
Yeah. Like, what are they searching for? What problem are they trying to solve? Before we can even start to think about a title.
So you're saying it's not about what we think sounds cool. It's about what actually speaks to the reader's needs.
Yeah, it's like this golden rule the source keeps hammering on.
Oh, yeah.
Don't find customers for your products.
Oh.
Find products for your customers.
Oh, that's good.
Right.
Yeah, I'm starting to see the detective work angle here.
Yeah.
But how do we actually apply this golden rule to a book title?
Okay. So imagine this. You're opening up a vegan bakery
Okay.
in a town full of meat lovers.
Okay, I'm with you.
Right. You might have the best vegan cupcakes in the world,
Sure.
but are you going to get customers?
Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
Your product is fantastic,
Mm-hmm.
but it's not what they want.
Right.
Titles are the same way.
So a book title is like our storefront.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't appeal to the hunger of the reader,
Exactly.
they're just going to keep scrolling.
They're going to keep scrolling. You got it.
Okay.
A reader comes to Amazon, they have a specific craving.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Anything
They want to
to
solve a problem,
Right.
learn a skill,
Escape.
escape. Exactly. And their search terms,
Mm-hmm.
those reflect that desire.
That makes sense. They're not browsing. They're on a mission.
On a mission.
So how do we make sure our title is that you are here sign?
Think of it like a beacon,
Okay.
a signal flare. It's got to cut through all that noise and say, hey, I'm the answer to your problem,
I love it.
or I'm the key to that skill you want.
Okay, so let's say someone is struggling with procrastination and they search how to stop procrastinating.
Yeah.
A title like The Procrastination Fix, a step-by-step guide to reclaiming your time and achieving your goals.
Yes.
That's gonna grab their attention more than something vague, right?
Way more. Even if the vague one sounds more literary,
Right.
you illustrated it perfectly.
Yeah.
You're speaking directly to their need.
Okay.
The Symphony of Time might sound nice,
Yeah.
but it's not going to resonate with someone who wants to stop procrastinating.
It's like speaking two different languages.
Totally.
And we need to speak the reader's language.
Yes, yeah.
Not just our own.
And we're not just competing against other books in our genre.
Ooh.
We're competing with every book on Amazon.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
A lot.
That's fierce competition.
Mm.
So how do we make our titles stand out in that sea of books?
It's about understanding your reader, what makes them tick, what keeps them up at night, what phrases hit home for them.
So we're thinking less like an artist and more like a marketer.
For the title, yes.
Okay, I'm starting to see how a title is more than just a name.
It's a tool.
It's a marketing weapon.
It is, and just like any marketing campaign, it needs research analysis,
Uh-huh.
a deep understanding of your audience.
So where do we even begin? How do we unravel the mystery of the reader's mind?
That's the question, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to get into as we go deeper on this deep dive.
Okay.
But I think it's good to pause here and let this sink in for a second.
Yeah, this is a lot to take in.
Yeah.
We're just getting started.
We're just getting started. So we know a good book title?
It's got to speak to the reader,
Right.
like a key fitting into a lock.
But it can't be just any key.
Right.
Exactly.
You mentioned research.
Yeah.
We need to become detectives of the reader's mind.
Yes. Think like Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
But for books, what are their hopes and dreams? What are they afraid of? What keeps them up at night?
Okay, so we need to get in their heads, figure out their language.
Yes. When they're searching for answers or a good escape.
This is where keywords come in.
Keywords, exactly. Those words and phrases people actually type into Amazon.
Okay, I get it. But how do we actually do keyword research?
There are tools for that.
Really?
Yeah, like Publisher Rocket.
Okay.
It analyzes what readers are searching for, how competitive those keywords are, and even suggests related keywords you might not have thought of.
So let's say I wrote a fantasy novel
Okay.
about a girl who finds out she has magical powers.
Okay.
Would I just type in fantasy novel into Publisher Rocket?
Well, fantasy novel is pretty broad.
Okay.
Think about what makes your novel unique.
Okay.
Is it a coming-of-age story? dragons.
Romance.
Romance.
Gotcha.
You want to look for keywords like fantasy novels for young adults, or dragon fantasy romance, or coming-of-age fantasy with magic.
So we get granular,
Exactly.
really pinpoint what makes our book unique.
And what your reader is looking for.
Right. And you also mentioned long tail keywords.
Yes. Long tail keywords. Those are longer phrases. People search for them too.
Okay.
They might not be as popular,
Right.
but they often mean the reader is ready to buy
Oh, interesting.
because they know exactly what they want.
So instead of just weight loss,
Right.
I might target weight loss for busy moms over 40.
Yes, exactly. You're speaking directly to a niche.
Wow, this is strategic.
It's like chess.
It is.
Anticipating the reader's next move?
And putting our book in the right spot.
Exactly.
So we got to be ruthless.
A little bit. Yeah.
Embrace our inner marketer.
Remember the first page of Amazon search results?
Yes,
That's prime real estate.
it is.
That's where most readers find books. If your title doesn't grab them,
Yeah.
you're invisible.
So the title is about survival.
In a way, yes.
It's a signal,
It tells readers your book is the answer,
the solution to their problem.
or the escape they're looking for.
This is blowing my mind. I thought a title was just a name.
It's so much more.
But doesn't this make it feel formulaic, like we're stifling creativity?
Not at all.
Mm.
It's about focusing your creativity. You're still using your imagination,
Okay.
but you're doing it strategically.
Mm.
Thinking about your reader,
So it's art and science,
And
it's
that-
data and intuition.
finding that sweet spot
I like that.
where creativity meets strategy.
It's like we're mixing magic potions.
A little bit, yeah.
We've talked about titles, but what about subtitles? Are they important too?
Subtitles are crucial. They're like the secret sauce.
Really?
They add detail, clarify your message, target your audience even more.
So it's not an afterthought, it's strategic too.
It is. Think of it as elaborating on your promise, adding context,
Okay.
giving readers that extra nudge.
Assuring them that our book is what they're looking for.
Exactly.
Okay, we've got keyword research, we're thinking like our readers, we're using titles and subtitles strategically. What's next?
Now we move on to the art of crafting those titles and subtitles.
Yes, tell me more.
We'll dive into that in the next part of our deep dive. But for now, let's take a moment to absorb all this.
This is a lot to process.
It is. We're just getting started.
Okay, so welcome back to our deep dive into book titles, specifically on Amazon Kindle. We've learned a lot so far. It's not just about being clever, it's about being strategic, aligning our titles with what readers are looking for.
It's like we're cracking a code.
Yeah, we talked about keyword research, understanding the reader, and using tools like Publisher Rocket,
To find those hidden gems.
the long tail keywords.
Right.
But now I'm ready for the specifics. How do we actually craft those titles and subtitles that really grab attention?
Well, one really effective technique is using numbers in your title.
Numbers.
Yeah, think about it. 5 secrets to 7 steps to 10 mistakes. To numbers grab attention. Because they promise a clear path to a result.
Right, it's like a checklist.
Exactly. It implies structure and a sense of achievement.
Okay, what else works?
Strong verbs.
Verbs.
Words that evoke emotion or action. Like unleash, conquer, transform, discover, master.
So instead of understanding anxiety,
Right.
it would be conquer your anxiety.
Exactly. You took a passive concept and made it active and empowering.
Wow, that's so much stronger. It's like giving the reader a weapon.
Exactly. And you can also ask a question in your title.
Oh, a question.
Yeah. Questions make us curious. We want to know the answer.
Like, are you making these 5 common investing mistakes?
Perfect. Or is your child's sleep affecting their development?
Ooh, that's good. It makes it personal.
Exactly. And all of this goes back to that golden rule.
Finding products for our customers.
Yes. Every technique we've talked about, it's about aligning your title with the reader's search intent.
Speaking their language, addressing their needs, offering a solution. It's like we're creating a map,
A guide
leading them to what they're looking for.
to the treasure.
This has been so eye-opening. I feel like I have a whole new understanding of titles.
It's amazing how much strategy goes into something that seems so simple.
So as we wrap up, I want to leave our listeners with this thought. Think about the books that have had the biggest impact on you. What was it about their titles that drew you in? What promises did they make?
And how do they deliver on those promises?
Think about how you can apply these insights to your own projects,
Whether you're writing a book, starting a business,
or just trying to communicate more effectively.
a great title is more than just a name
It's a key.
that unlocks
Connection, understanding, and transformation.